Got a spa pack that blew up. You see it's all black. I'm not sure. We're going to put a new spa pack in here. We're going to put the BP7 in here. But later on I'll take this apart and we'll videotape that and figure out what happens. It's kind of hard to do it right now. But you get it on the bench. Once you get everything all out, you can really look at it. And I'm just kind of curious on what might happen. It's kind of melted right there on this relay. So I can hear it's by this relay. Well, I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to videotape it. So at the end of this, you'll see me take apart this. But right now, I'm going to put a BP7 in. We're going to change the top side up top. And we're going to change this out. Older Balboa pack, the Bullfrog. So it's easy to swap out. Like Balboa is really good to swap out because it's the same length from here to here. Back in the day, they used to have different spa packs and different lengths. So you had to get the right length. So here it's really good. We just have to take the wire out, make sure the wiring's good, and then pop this out and we'll put it back in. Right there. It's all out. Because the shut-off valves, I don't like, if you see my other videos, I don't like shutting these off because these always fail down the road. So, and it's a small tub, so we just drained it, no big deal. So we're going to take these off first. There's going to be a little bit of water in there. Yeah, make sure all the power's off too. Forgot to tell you that. So here's the top side, and looks like the light pulled out. So there's the light. Check that. This one burnt out, so we're gonna put a new one in. Yeah. We just got to disconnect the electrical. So disconnect the electrical. Yours might be a little bit different, but you just undo these, pull them all out. Do what you have to do to take this out. Then put it back on the new one, put it back the same way. Now we're just taking the end off here. That's where all our cords are. So you got to take these all off. Hard to do this one with one hand. So there we go, we took that out. This is for our pump. We only have one pump in there. Because it blew up, it has all this black stuff, so inspect that. So clean this up. And if it's all, just look at the white wire. If it's not white, if it's like yellowish, you gotta replace the cord right to the pump. If it looks black all in here, like inside, this is just, it got sprayed on. So this is good. Got our light. Take that off. Got our top side for this one. And a tab. So we got our electrical out. Gonna move that to the side. Now change it, when you take these packs apart, make sure you change these gaskets. This one's really bad. So you gotta change the gasket there, and then we got this one here. We gotta swap out. Yeah. So for the top side, this is the Balboa one, so it's gonna be different. So for this one here, we don't have any clips underneath, so we don't have to worry about that. Some top sides will have underneath the overlay sticker. Some of them will have screws. So if you pull this off, you can see where you can put screws on each side. So some tubs have that, but this one you just glue it down. And so it's probably just silicone down, so we're going to pop that off with a screwdriver. So we got the new BP7. We'll put our gaskets on both ends. Then we're going to open this up and we're going to try to wire this. It's a little easier with this wire out. How I do it, but I always undo these a little bit where the leads go in. So just remember where black, red, and your white goes. Here it's a blue, but it's they use it for the white. And with the new Balboa packs, you got to be careful because the ground has to go on the inside. It's so close to the neutral right here. I have another video on there where it blew up. You could probably put electrical tape around it, or something in between here, because it does touch butt once in a while, and you don't want that to happen. After you've done electrical, and this is what I'm talking about right here, is a ground, and you go, see how close that is? Super close. So I had to move one of those tabs down so it's out of the way. It actually looks like it's really close, but it's not. I moved it up. So you gotta make sure it goes away from that. Terrible design. And I got electrical in, and then we put their new gaskets and we put it back in. Now we just have to hook up our pump. So we have the cord, and you just look at the board right here. Then I'm gonna put the top side in right now. And don't forget the light. I don't have a bulb with me, but it's pretty straightforward. All the schematics are in the back. The squares might be slightly different, but if it's a BP7, it's always in the same spot, so the light's going to be over here somewhere. Pretty straightforward. And there's a light right there. And then, same as the other pack, you undo these, pull them out. It only goes in one way, right? So you just remember how they all come out. You just put it to the side and it goes right back in. Then you can run your cord down. And I think pump one's right here. There's only one pump. But again, refer to the schematics right there and you're good to go. The BP7, the hookup's right here for the top side. This one that's connected right here, that's for your Wi-Fi if you want to get a separate thing for that. That's where your Wi-Fi is going to go. Now for the top side, yours might be slightly different, so you're going to have to, so it's just you have to cover this up. For the BP7, there is the TP500, which is smaller, and then the bigger oval one is the TP600. So I'll link down below how to program the TP500. I'll link it down below. How about if I link it just above here? And then there's the plate that goes over top. And I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you in a second here. So the top side's in, you just fill her up, and we're going to start here in a couple seconds. So we got it up to the level we need it. Let it go through its programming. So it's at 22. So to bypass the programming, just hit temp up. Should get all the air out. Airlock. I just kind of turn it on high speed, and then you can click it down to low speed if it starts coming out fast. it's gonna go. There you go. So because we have one pump in here, I don't have to program, it's already pre-programmed. But check the video out down below here, how to program the TP500. So there we go. We're gonna be taking this apart. You see here, it's blew up pretty good. These are all melted. Here. So that's the sensor. Take that apart. So there's sensor. Yeah, pretty beat up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take it apart and pull this board off just to show you. Looks like the relay blew up right there. Melted right in there. See a little bit better. Might be melted on there. Yeah. Well, that one's attached. Move this over. So there's a couple screws in the corners. Take those off. Oh, jeez. Here, I get the bigger one. Yeah, it's attached right here. We're going to take that off too. There. I don't think there's one right there. Oh, there's one right there. Gee, each board's a little different. There's one right there. Jeez. All over the place. Yeah, so it's just that there. I don't have a tool with me right now, but I'm sure I can still show you. Yeah, see, it's all see the hole right in there. Oh, she blew up real good. Probably caught fire. There's a, yeah, blew up the end of that, melted it. So it's definitely a fire. That's the back of it. Whew. That's supposed to be all green, so she got really hot and burnt it all up really good. Look at that silt. Now, I don't know what causes this. Obviously, the breaker never tripped. So it could have been a faulty breaker. So instead of it tripping, it just got hotter and hotter and hotter and just stayed on. Well, there you go. That's it for that. So there's nothing we can salvage off this thing. Thanks a lot for watching.